Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are reviewing Drag Race Season 15, episode... I think I have the episodes messed up because I think this is episode 4, technically. I don't know, but it's the Snatch Game. I am kind of late on posting this because I've had quite a week. I wrecked my car. I'm fine. My car is not fine. I actually have to go and get a rental today. So I'm just going to film this video real quick for y'all and hopefully get it up before the next episode airs. And then maybe I can get back on track of posting these videos every Sunday. So we'll see. So let me get my little notes here. So let's just jump right into this episode here. We're coming off of Poppy's elimination, where she was eliminated by Amethyst on the last episode, which I think all the queens kind of were surprised that Amethyst got saved. Selena said something that she was surprised. I don't know. I'm happy to see Amethyst still here. I did like Poppy though, but you know what? We're moving past it. Lucy and Lux get into this little kind of argument about who came in second. I would say Lux came in second, personally. But honestly, it doesn't really matter who came in second. It only really matters who came in first. So I think to argue about who came in second is, well, I wouldn't be arguing about who came in second. So the next day, they come in the workroom. Mistress taught Spice how to read, apparently, because she says a little something, something. So I thought that was funny. You know, as we know, Mistress has adopted Sugar and Spice since the airing of the season. So obviously she has a sweet spot for Sugar and Spice. So I'm happy to see them getting along. And Mistress, you can also adopt me at any time. By the way, like, I'm fully open. I don't have a mother right now. So if you want to adopt me as well, then let's get to it. And then Snatch Game is announced. So it is very unlike a regular season to have Snatch Game this early. I think, you know, sometimes on the All-Star seasons, they have the Snatch Game kind of early, but it's a smaller cast. So with the big cast having a Snatch Game this early, I was kind of surprised. But they're splitting it up into 2 groups. So the first group is, let me check my notes here. The first group is Mistress, Anitra, Robin, Marsha, Malaysia, Selena, and Lux. And I would want to be on this team because this is honestly a strong group of girls. So actually, I don't know, maybe you would want to be on the weaker team so that you could shine easier. I don't know. But I like the queens on this team. And then group 2 is Sugar, Spice, Jax, Lucy, Sasha, Amethyst, Aura, and that's it. So I was kind of surprised that they put Sugar and Spice on the same team because we know that they play off of each other a lot. So I was foreseeing that this was going to be a problem. And, well, we'll get into it. We get on into the episode here. Now we're on the Snatch Game. The first group is performing. Celebrity guests are the pit crew members. And for group 1, it is Bruno and Calyx. So that's hot. So we go down the line here. We have Marsha, who is Tim Gunn. I thought that she had the look down really well. She looked like Tim Gunn. And I thought her mannerisms and her jokes were funny. So I definitely thought that she did Snatch Game very well. Lux is Amanda Lepore. I was kind of surprised that it wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. She looked really good. But I think some of her jokes didn't land very well. But again, we don't see the full cut, so it could have been a lot better than what it showed. It wasn't bad. But I would have elevated Amanda Lepore a little bit more. That's just because I'm an Amanda Lepore fan. But I thought overall it was pretty good. This whole team actually did pretty well. Malaysia was Saucy Santana. She had the look down very well. I thought she was funny. She didn't get as many, like, I don't know if they just didn't show it, but she didn't have very many jokes in there, but I don't think she did bad, but obviously they don't have enough time because they cut it down to an hour. So she could have been a lot better than what it made it out to seem, but I don't think that it made it out to seem bad. Mistress did Rosie O'Donnell, and when she said that she was doing Rosie O'Donnell in the workroom, I was so excited because Rosie O'Donnell's funny, and to play up the whole lesbian vibe of it as well, there's a lot of jokes that can be had. So I'm very excited. I was very excited to see her as Rosie O'Donnell, and she killed it. She looked like Rosie O'Donnell. She did very well, and she was, out of this group, she was definitely the best one. Anitra did Gordon Ramsay's sister, Gorgina Ramsay? Gorgina? Vagina? I don't know. But I thought it was funny. Does he have a sister? Is that a real person? I don't know. Does Gordon Ramsay have a sister? I don't know if that was just a made up person. I don't know much about Gordon Ramsay, but I thought she was fine. She looked good, but I don't know if she looked like the person because I don't even know if that's a real person. But work, I guess. Robin did Karen Thatcher. She looked good. It was not the best performance in this group. But it was fine. Selena did the Virgin Mary. I was very surprised that Selena didn't do as well as I thought she was going to do as the Virgin Mary. When she first said that she was going to be the Virgin Mary, I was very excited because there are so many ways that you could go with the Virgin Mary. And the way that she went with it just did not land very well. And she was pretending like she didn't know that she was pregnant. And it didn't land very well for me. And I was very surprised because Selena's a very funny person. But her jokes just didn't, the way she went about it didn't work for me. And I don't think it really worked for Rue either. So that was group 1. So then we move on to group 2, whose guest judges are Bryce and Asaph. Asaph? I'm probably butchering his name, but he is so hot. So in this group, we have Lucy as Joan Rivers, who was so good. She was so funny, and she played off of, I think a big thing with Snatch Game is not just playing off the questions that they ask you, it's also playing off what's going on around you. And she did a really good job at making jokes about things that were going on around her as well. And I think that's a good thing to do in Snatch Game. Me personally, I don't think I would do very good in Snatch Game because I don't do celebrity impressions. I don't do impressions of people. I am just me. So I don't know. I don't know who I would do for Snatch Game. But anyway, Sasha was Joan Crouch. There was Jan Crouch. So Sasha was Jan Crouch. She looked pretty good as who she was portraying. I thought she was funny. I didn't think she was the best, but she definitely wasn't the worst. Jax did the Mona Lisa, which I thought was very smart. And she came as a painting. As the painting. And I think one of the funniest things on the whole Snatch Game was when Rue asked if she could give her the Mona Lisa smile. And she was just like, ugh. I think that was funny. And I think it's good to do something different like this. To be a painting rather than be the actual, she was the actual person, but she was I just thought it was a good idea. Okay. Sugar did Trisha Paytas, which is somebody that I probably wouldn't have done because she is so problematic. But I think she had the look down, but it was so cringy. But so was Trisha, so maybe she did do good. I don't know. I don't think Sugar was as bad as Spice, though. So then Amethyst was Tan Mom. I live for it. She was so funny. She was one of the best ones in that group, in my opinion. Spice was Miley Cyrus. This was probably the worst Snatch Game character choice. Not character choice, but portrayal of a character on Snatch Game in Drag Race history. It was so bad. It was so cringy. It was not Miley Cyrus. I don't I don't know, but she did not. It just was not good. Or was Bretman Rock, which was also very cringy. She did not do a good job as Bretman Rock. She looked the part, she looked hot, but she it was not good. It was not good, and I don't. She definitely deserved to be in the bottom. It was not good. So we're moving on from the Snatch Game. We're going to the runway, and the theme is Beautiful Nightmare, which is kind of why I'm in this like little gothy look thing. I don't normally do this, but I thought I would spice it up for the Beautiful Nightmare runway, and have a little gothic look, which I really enjoyed this runway. So let's get into it here. So Marcia comes out first. She is in this dentist look. I really like the hair that she had on. The rest of the look was very basic, much like myself. So I do understand her critique as far as like her look itself goes. It needed a lot more elevation for the main stage of Drag Race, but I thought the look as a whole, outside of the thought of it being the main stage of Drag Race, I thought it was a good look. Lux comes out and she has this center block tied to her ankle that she's dragging, and she's wearing this little silver dress. And she looks like a woman who has just been drowned. I love this look. I thought it was really good. And the post that she put on Instagram, which is what I'm going to be showing, so good. So good. I loved it so much. So Malaysia comes out and she's like this beautiful monster. It is like a bit, so her makeup looks really good and she has that horned hair. And I thought it went really well with the outfit that she was wearing. I do wish that it would have been just a little bit more grungy to go with the nightmare part, because she was not a nightmare baby. She was beautiful. But, overall, the look was gorgeous. There was no way to deny that. But, as far as like nightmare, it didn't give me nightmares, baby, because I live for it. So it was really good, but it was not, to me, it needed to be more scary, I think. But I loved it. Mistress comes out and she's wearing this little look with these cages on the side, and her hair's up, and it's supposed to be resembling of like spiders, and it has tulle hanging off the cages to be like spider webs. I didn't get that on the first off. I got like more of like a vampire-esque feeling with the gown or with the outfit itself, because of just the vibe it was giving off. Now, it didn't scream spiders to me as she was like trying to make it seem. But I thought she looked really good. Anitra comes out in this slim black latex gown, and she's a Black Widow spider. And she turns around and she has the little abdomen thing of the spider for her butt. I wish it would have been bigger. Like, I wish she would have had a big spider ass. You know what I mean? But overall, I thought it was cute. I thought the idea was cute. Selena comes out and she's wearing, I don't like what she's wearing. She said it's supposed to be resembling of like human skin, but I didn't really get that from it. She's supposed to be like this zombie type thing, which the prosthetics and stuff was fine, but the look itself, I did not really like it. Robin comes out in this little gown that's like poofy gown. It's like a spider. I did, like this, I did get more of a spider feel from, rather than like Mistresses. I felt more like vampire. I was kind of surprised that so many people went with like the spider route, because that's like 3 people who like did spiders. But I guess that is like maybe a common nightmare fear of people, So then Lucy comes out. I liked from the neck up her outfit. I liked this little half mask that she was wearing. I did not, however, like the gown. It was, I don't know, I just didn't like it. Sasha comes out in this little nude illusion outfit with these black, it was so good. It was my favorite look from tonight. I can't get over it. It is so good. Jax comes out. I like the face prosthetic that she wore to make her kind of seem like Medusa or whatever. I did not really like the outfit as much as I liked her face. I thought she looked really good and she did the prosthetics really well. However, I didn't necessarily like the outfit, but I didn't hate it. So Sugar comes out and Sugar's wearing this pretty like pink and blue, and she's like this doll, like this zombie doll thing. She looks really cute. I love the outfit. It's just always the same as Spice's outfit. Like they're cohesive, and I just want to see them do something completely different. Because then Spice comes out and she's wearing a black and white version of this outfit that's a little bit different in the styling of it, but it's the same effect and it's the same, like zombie kind of doll thing. I did like Spice's look better than I liked Sugar's, because I don't know. I think it's just because I like Spice's aesthetic more than I like Sugar's aesthetic. But Amethyst comes out and she's doing this Gaga reference. I'm sure every gay person knows the reference right off the bat. I got it as soon as she walked out with the hair and the outfit, and then she had the blood coming down. I thought she executed it very well. So I thought it was a good runway for her. Aura came out and I thought that she looked really pretty. I thought the dress, it was just a slick black velvety gown, and she turned around and her whole spine and rib cage is exposed. And I really like the hair that she chose to wear with it as well. I think it was one of her better outfits that she's worn. I don't know why I have this thing where I kind of, she's just not, or it's just not, we're just not vibing, and that's fine. She's hot in and out of drag, but we're just not vibing this season, and that's fine, and I don't send her any hate, because I think she's a lovely drag queen, but we just have, I don't know, I'm just jealous, honestly. I'm probably just jealous. So, it's fine. So the top is Marcia, Mistress, and Lucy. And I think this is the first time that Mistress has been in the top. I think. I don't know, but she got really good critiques from Michelle about her makeup, which I was kind of scared that Michelle was going to tell her. Because you know how Michelle is, and Mistress likes to do really white highlighter on the cheeks, which I live for, but I just had a feeling Michelle was going to say something about it. But she didn't. She got good critiques on it, and so I was very happy about that. Marcia got critiques about her outfit being too basic. And then Lucy won the challenge. Obviously, I agree with that. She did very well as Joan Rivers. Part of me thought that maybe Mistress was going to win because she did something different. We haven't seen Rosie O'Donnell on Snatch Game before, I don't think. Whereas we have seen Joan Rivers on Snatch Game before. So, I thought that would maybe give her the leg up on it or whatever. But Lucy won as Joan Rivers. And so, congratulations. It was very well deserved. So, the bottom 3 are Sugar, Spice, and Aura. I knew this was going to happen. As soon as they had the opportunity to have both of the twins in the bottom, they were going to make them lip sync against each other. Like, obviously, that was going to happen. I was surprised that it happened this early in the competition and they didn't try to, draw it out. But this is a bold statement, but I think that it should have been I think it should have been Spice and Aura in the bottom, because I don't think Sugar did as bad as them. I think they just now, I do think Sugar deserved to be in the bottom 3, but not the bottom 2. But if that would have happened, then Spice would have went home, because I'm sure Aura could out lip sync Spice. But that was not the case, and it was both of the twins, Sugar and Spice, in the bottom 2. Which, we're not surprised. That was it was literally going to happen. They had to lip sync against each other, and a lot of people saying that they didn't know what was going on during the lip sync, and they had choreographed some stuff in the lip sync. But I honestly thought it was cute. Like, I thought the lip sync was cute. It was just two twins, and they were just out there having fun. And I thought it was really cute. And what I also really liked was that they didn't give up. Part of me was kind of expecting one of them to be like, I can't lip sync against you. Remember when Raven and Jujubee had to lip sync against each other, and they were like crying and like hugging and stuff because they didn't want to like lip sync against each other, and they both ended up staying or something. I think that was in All Stars 1. But that was not the case, and they went out there and they lip synced and they had fun, and I just thought that was very like, I was very happy that that was how that played out, because they could have like had like a really emotional moment, but they just had fun with it. And of course there were tears and stuff afterwards because they were sad to see each other, you know, see one of them go. And we had to say goodbye to Sugar. You know, I am kind of excited to see how Spice is going to react to, you know, having to be in the competition without Sugar. Because there's already, if you've seen the previews for the next one, Spice is already saying that there were other girls that deserve to go home over Sugar. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. That is the end of this review for episode 4, I think. I don't know. This is Snatch Game episode. But you can subscribe to this channel here to watch all these videos, because I will be covering every episode of Drag Race, even if it takes me a while to do. You can also go and watch Cookies with Eden. There's episode 2 up now with Poppers the Pig and Rosetta Stone. Or you can watch episode 1 if you haven't watched it yet with Pagan Holiday and Tuesday Evening. And you can just subscribe so you will know exactly when those videos get posted. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll put them in the links below. And we'll see you next week, or this week. No. Next week. Anyways, bye!